Bendiciones, Maranatha, su noticiero de hoy, 18 de diciembre de 2023, comienza así.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Rodriguez. Thank you very much for joining Maranatha News in English and or Spanish. Bienvenido a las noticias Maranatha. Today we shall be discussing real news based on facts y estaremos discutiendo hoy las noticias basado en hechos reales y evidencias. Maranatha.
Noticia de Estados Unidos. La propia fiscal Leticia James admite que,
for those of you who don't know,
observen,
Attorney General Leticia James, who's been persecuting Trump in New York with the assistance of New York nipple judge Engoron, she's initially started off by posting like daily updates, but it became too much, so she then went to weekly updates. And it's Friday, so I wanted to go and see what Leticia James's 2 minutes of hate, inaccurate, totally ridiculous summary of the case was today. She said something in the video. I had to stop and say, did she just say that? And I'm quoting her, and I'm literally quoting her right now. She said, before this trial even began, the judge ruled in our favor and found that Donald Trump did engage in years of significant financial fraud we uncovered. I'm not joking. She said it.
Before this trial even began, the judge ruled in our favor and found that Donald Trump did engage in years of significant financial fraud we uncovered.
Before the trial even began, the judge found fraud, and I have to sit there and have fights with people on the internet that this is not the most insanely corrupt partisan injustice in my lifetime. She literally said, and maybe she slipped up. Maybe her speech wasn't drafted properly. Maybe she read from a teleprompter because she's clearly reading from one and made a mistake. No, because it's literally transcribed. I'm reading the transcription of her speech. Before this trial even began, the judge ruled in our favor. Yep, you know what that's called? That's called communism. That is called an absolute judicial injustice. She should be impeached. The judge should be impeached. The entire should be thrown out. And my goodness, anybody sitting there saying that Trump is guilty needs to have their head examined, because this has been the most egregious injustice, and it's perfectly summarized with this one clip. Listen to it one more time and enter the weekend knowing that Attorney General Leticia James is corrupt as the day is long, and Judge Engoron, New York nipple judge Engoron, is as corrupt as the day is long, and they've just said it out loud for everyone to hear. Go. Peace. Oh, gosh,
Before this trial even began, the judge ruled in our favor and found that Donald Trump did engage in years of significant financial fraud we uncovered.
Seguimos con Trump, quien dice que es...
I'm not a drinker. I can honestly say I never had a beer in my life, okay?
Right.
It's one of my only good traits. I don't drink. Whenever they're looking for something good, I say, I never had a glass of alcohol. I've never had alcohol. I've just, for whatever reason. Can you imagine if I had? What a mess I'd be. I'd be the world's worst.
Y Trump promete...
Here's just some of what we will do when we become the 47th president of the United States. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after I win the presidency, I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled. Look, that's a war that would have never taken place. Putin would have never done it. The United States must also build a state-of-the-art missile defense shield. We will once again protect our own people with our own missile defense system capable of blasting China, Russia, Iranian missiles out of the sky. And we will, in addition, have offensive weapons that will be second to none. Americans deserve an Iron Dome, and that's what we're going to have. We're going to have an Iron Dome around our country. And we'll save a fortune, because a lot of countries that we protect, number one, they can't stand us. Number two, they don't deserve protection. The money we waste is incredible. I will end Joe Biden's inflation disaster, and we will quickly rebuild the greatest economy in the history of the world. Very quickly. It's going to go fast. Get ready.
Seguimos con Venezuela. El pueblo venezolano quiere a María Corina.
Fíjense, acaba de
Corina
recibir una llamada
me
del
quiere
partido.
gobernar.
Se está
¡Que
manejando
así
ahora
sea!
porque Diosmiado y Jorgita y la psiquiatra y del Silafea junto con Silita ahora quieren revivir y traerse a María Gabriela Chávez para que compita con María Corina. Yo como del PSUV no estoy de acuerdo porque primero ellos piensan que porque María Gabriela es hija de Chávez van a despertar el nacionalismo y porque es mujer va a poder confrontar a María Corina. Bájense de esa nube, camarada. Quedó demostrado que con las primarias María Corina barrió, nos dio unas patas por culo a todos. ¿Por qué? Pero no es María Corina. Es que el pueblo ya nos odia, nos tiene rabia, no nos quiere porque se han hecho muchas cosas malas. Yo he sido el único chavista que ha sido crítico. ¿Ah? ¿Ustedes creen que porque traigan a María Gabriela ahora va a salir a la gente a votar como hormiga para recordar al comandante? Bájese de esa nube, camarada. Olvídense. Cada vez está María Corina más fuerte y fortaleciéndose. Mire dónde está haciendo las concentraciones. Con los gochos, en el Táchira, con los merideños. Y ella sabe que cuenta con el respaldo nacional, camarada. Cada vez estamos más acorralados. Y tenemos esa idea de la cabeza. No podemos ganarle a esa mujer, es indetenible, camaradas.
Desde Cuba me comentan que se murió. Dios bíblico te reprenda. Y en Argentina, Milei le canta las 40 al estúpido de la mente obtusa boliviano.
Parece que Jude Bellingham ha decidido convertirse en él, a don Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. Y es que la noche de hoy Jude Bellingham nos ha vuelto a dejar otra imagen que ya nos dejó Cristiano en su momento, un remate perfecto de cabeza abriendo el marcador. Mira cómo se asombra el jugador del Villarreal ante semejante jugador, como pasaba aquí con el bicho. 5 años después volvemos a tener a un Cristiano Ronaldo.
Dicen que al que velan no es capaz.
¿Sabías que Google rastrea toda la actividad que haces con tu teléfono, como tu ubicación y datos? Soluciona esto en menos de 30 segundos. Primero, ve a Google, escribe mi actividad. Ahora entras a esa sección de Google, donde se muestra todos sus historiales como ubicación, YouTube y búsquedas. Para desactivarlo, desliza hacia abajo y da clic en borrar. Luego seleccionas desde el comienzo, seleccionas todo y da en siguiente. Finalmente da en borrar. Con esto, amigos, eliminarás toda la información que Google sabe sobre ti.
Yo quiero tener 1 millón de fulas y así el charco podré cruzar. Estos son los más millonarios. Mientras que la Biblia te dice que busquéis el reino de Dios y su justicia primero. Terminamos. Como siempre.